Well, hey there. Welcome to the Soul Sister channel on this Sunday, July 3rd. My name is Kat. I've got your astrological forecast going from today through Saturday, July the 9th. We do have some energy shifts for us this week. We've got Mars moving into Taurus and Mercury moving into Cancer, both on Monday. So we're going to talk about what that means to us this week. I'm going to call this week Nose to the Grindstone. We've had a lot of fantastic energy lately of new ideas, creative ideas, projects, planning, strategies. Sometimes we've been able to bring in others and get some ownership and buy-in. We've been progressing on whatever it is that we're working on. We all should be working on something. The reason I say this is that, first of all, we're dealing with a 2,000-year energy shift. We are in the midst of a change from the Piscean age, all about me, to the Aquarian age, all about us. Basically, in the nutshell, that is what it's all about. So the focus of the energy, very simply, is coming off of me, and it's going to be moving into me as I'm contained in the whole. So this energy shift is very important. It's overhanging the entire year this year. It's being personified, sort of, kind of, with an aspect that's been kind of going in and out of connection for the last couple of years. It's going to actually connect again this year. And that is Uranus in Taurus squaring Saturn in Aquarius. And that basically is the aspect that personifies this movement from exclusivity into inclusivity. Ooh, that was nice. Anyway, so that is the major energy that we're working on, every single one of us. And what we have found in the last couple of years, and especially with the pandemic, is that we've had to make some major changes in our lives. Some of us have had to make minor changes in our lives. Some of us have just had to have a change in attitude or perspective. It doesn't have to be physical, but we're all changing. We're changing naturally, unconsciously, by being presented with more and more challenges that challenges our perception of exclusivity and all about me, or we are working to embrace, which is what this channel is about, the energy and working to learn to navigate this energy shift in a more balanced and aligned way that really fulfills us and makes us happy. So that's what we're all about here on the Soul Sister channel. So this week, we do have those two energy shifts, and it's a week where, like I said, nose to the grindstone. So whatever it is that we're working on, it's time to go step by step by step, doing the work, the gritty, boring, tedious, maybe, steps we have to make for these changes to take place. What we're not going to do this week is we're not going to try to bring anybody else in, get any ownership, change anybody's mind, because that is pretty much going to blow up in our face. It is not a week of sharing. It's a week to keep everything that we're working on close to our chest and just focus on getting what we need to do to keep moving forward with whatever we're working on. Now, the week starts off, though, especially for those of us in the United States, on Monday, July the 4th, ain't nobody going to want to feel like working. So that works out for those of us in the United States. The energy is there to relax, chillax, party, share, but we're not going to feel we're not going to feel the motivation to get our work done on Monday. It will be there for the rest of the week. The energy will be available to us the rest of the week to really just get it done. Keep working towards whatever it is that we're working on. Wait a minute, somebody says, I'm not doing anything right now. I mean, I'm not doing anything, I'm just everything, I don't know. Well, for those of us who don't have anything going on, we might want to write down. Writing down is so powerful, you guys. Journaling and writing, so powerful. We might write down what it is that we would need to be happy. What it is that we would need to be fulfilled. And once we start making this list, those of us who are stuck, or I should say complacent, we might find that we want to make some changes too. Now, we are working this week with some retrogrades. Retrogrades it's an elliptical illusion when the planet looks like it's going backwards in the sky, but it really isn't, but it does shift the planet's energy. So the energy for any planet going retrograde is more of it's a feminine, it moves into a feminine energy of receiving, reviewing, renewing, readjusting, all the re's. And we have Neptune in retrograde, we have Saturn in retrograde, and we have Pluto in retrograde. So part of this energy in our heads, how it's playing out in our heads, we are, especially with the Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, we're getting into that Aquarian energy of what can I do? What is my work? What work can I do that not only fulfills me and makes me happy, but is a contribution to society in some form? And, again, be very clear. It doesn't have to be a specific career. Mothers staying at home with their children. If this is your work, this is what makes us happy and fulfilled, and we are financially able to do this, then this is our work. And yes, we are contributing to society by raising children who can be contributing members of society. So it doesn't matter so much what specifically the job is or what the plan is. It's more about what our attitude is. We should be starting to come into anything with the idea of how does this affect me, but how does it affect the other? That is the energy shift that we're looking at. And we might want to take a closer look at that this week, since we aren't out there spreading our plans or we're keeping it close. We might want to think, am I, and where I'm at right now, is it making me happy? Is it making me fulfilled, feel good, feel real good about myself? So be thinking about that this week. And then those of us who are actually working toward making this change, keep on. Not a party week except for Monday. But the rest of the week is just getting her done. Keep to the grindstone. Now, on Friday, however, and at the end of the week and Friday, the advice is close to the chest. Because if we start to look for buy-in and validation for what we are working on, two things can happen. We're going to get kickback, and we're going to get, kicked right out of the room, because the energy is not this week, especially at the end of the week, Our brothers and sisters are not going to be so open to contemplating change. No change. We want to stay in. This is a week of earth grounded energy, grounded work, stable work. We're not flitting around trying to float new ideas around. If we do that, we're going to get some pretty ugly kickback. And if we do think that we know everything and we're going to force our agenda, force our idea, we're going to hurt some feelings. We might cause we might offend someone. And man, if we piss somebody off, the energy, especially at the end of the week, this could blow up. And I mean that for real. For real. It could be into a screaming, complete breakdown, meltdown. So, again, this week, close to the chest. Close to the chest. And then the other two big energy shifts that happen at the beginning of the week this week is Mars moving into Taurus and Mercury moving into Cancer. Again, this energy really... It's bringing it down a notch. So we have Mars and Taurus. Taurus is earth. Taurus is grounded. Taurus is stable. Taurus is feminine, not action oriented. So we want to do our work. Taurus is in Mars and Taurus, we are really, really conscious of how it looks. So how does it look? How does it feel? How does it sound? How does it taste? Whatever it is we're working on, that's what we are really attuned to this week. Really, how do the senses affect what it is that we're working on? How can we enhance it? Something like that. So that is we're Mars and Taurus, we work hard, but we want to play hard too. So that is the energy of Mars and Taurus. And then we have Mercury going into Cancer, which she's feminine also. Now she's water, she's emotional. And she's ruled by the moon. So this is all about whatever we're working on, whatever we're contemplating. Again, we're looking at how does that make me feel secure? The crab, what makes me feel secure and safe and nurtured? What makes me, again, just like the Taurus energy, what makes me feel good? And how can and then with Mercury going into Cancer, we ask the question, well, how can what I do and how I behave and how I act, how can that benefit my family, my partner? We're very interested with that Mercury in Cancer of making sure we're caring for the other. So it's bringing in that other energy for us to take a look at. So whatever that we're coming from, starting from this moment forward, we should be looking at how does it affect me, but how does it affect everyone else? And that will help us keep moving in the right direction. So that's our week ahead. Nose to the grindstone. Don't cause any trouble. Don't piss anybody off. Just get our work done. And if we aren't doing anything, we might want to take a closer look at are we really happy? Are we content? Are we fulfilled where we're at? My guess is we're not. We're just complacent. So we might want to take a look at that too. So to end our video, I want to send us away with our 3 deep cleansing breaths so we can begin the week anew, renewed, and ready to go and navigate this energy. So let's take our 3 deep cleansing breaths, and then we'll also do our Cancer affirmation. Let's take the first one. On this first deep cleansing breath, we're releasing all disease, all negativity, all toxicity from our physical etheric bodies. Second breath. On this second breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our emotional astral bodies. Let's take one more. On this third deep cleansing breath, we release all disease, negativity, and toxicity from our mental bodies, both higher and lower. We see all the darkness, all the negativity, all the toxicity flowing out of our bodies. And then in its place, we see our bodies being filled with this beautiful light, love, and goodwill. We see it as white light. And not only does this energy fill our entire body, but it is protecting us from all evil, low vibration, all negativity, which is being deflected back to its source. Now, while we're in the space of white light connected with our higher self, we will say our Sun in Cancer affirmation. As above, so below. The entire universe is contained within me. And from that space, I grow and glow. We're going to say the affirmation together, and then we'll stay in this space of white light connected to our higher selves for 5 seconds. Let's say the affirmation. As above, so below. The entire universe is contained within me, and from that space, I grow and glow. Good, 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 good. And just a little tip on our affirmation. Keep that and keep that live. Keep it going. Say it every day. Do this little meditation that we did every day. And we will begin to see how more and more, not only how we are connected to the whole, but how the whole is all contained within us. Which brings me to the end of this video. I was going to end it before telling you to come see me on Facebook at Soul Sister Cat. I do daily inspirational oracle little messages. And then I also do some interesting mind-bending memes. And if you like what you see today, please like, subscribe, and share so we can spread the word and get more people in the vibe of the Aquarian age and working all together as a global family. Remember the keynote for the Soul Sister channel, back to what we were talking about earlier. Life is lived from the inside out. Make it a great week. Work hard. Keep your nose to the grindstone and keep it going. Namaste.